Hey, what is up, squad? TITOBODS here, and today we're going to talk about the heroes that I intend to use with Miyamoto now that I'm using Lagertha in the lineup of Rameses. So this one is going to be a short and sweet just for you guys. So maybe if you are going to do the same route or going to go with the same route, I think this one is going to be the lineup that you want for your Miyamoto. But anyway, before we proceed with the video, don't forget to like this one, share this one with your friends and your alliances, and also, if you're new to the channel, if you like this kind of content, and also if you are playing Age of Empires Mobile, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to ring the bell so you will always be notified as soon as we have a new video just for you. Anyway, guys, having said that, as I have said before, there are actually some players asking us in the comments on which hero or who is going to replace our Lagertha in our Miyamoto lineup, because most of you, or most of them, actually already know that I am a swordsman main, and mostly I was using Miyamoto in the past few seasons, and now I'm using Rameses main instead of Mia. I actually intend to use me again next season because of CPU, but let's see what that will entail. But only the time will tell which one of this one is going to be my main. But I'm going to show you what I will use, since as you can see, we are using the Rameses, Lagertha, and Zugliang combo right now. And we are going to now use someone or replace Lagertha in the lineup of my Miyamoto. So what I have really been using for the past few weeks is actually this one. After my Lagertha left, I am using now. Yodit is actually my go-to for this build. And this is an old school build. You can actually use this build in Season 2. So Season 2 of the game, you can use this build. And actually, even here in Season 5, it's still really good. This is the one I'm using to fight some players like Lubu, like, let's say, Cyrus. And of course, we are having good trades also with Vlad. This is going to be the lineup and build I suggest for you. So you have Miyamoto, Tribhuwana, and Yodit. This one is a Season 2 lineup build, which is really good still in Season 3. So right now, this is my build. So I'm using my Miyamoto's skill combination still with your Tribhuwana's activation chances plus Yodit. So as before, as I've said, Miyamoto here activates Tribhuwana, and then Miyamoto also activates Yodit because of his signature skill. Now Yodit, on the other hand, has her customizable skill that activates his or her signature skill, which is this one. So you have here the executor that gives you activation chances also for your heroes, and then furious charge on my Yodit. So as you can see, we have an old school build here for Tribhuwana. I'm using both defensive skills, which is your fortification and also your righteous judgment. And also for Mia, what I'm using now is also another old school build with Peerless Strike and also your High Spirit for more activations, because I'm really looking out for more activations here for more damage. Now you can actually substitute your Peerless Strike here for your Furious Charge if you want, but for me it's almost the same when it comes to the damage, although you may see a different damage on your commander skill when you have Furious Charge on them. So this is actually my current build right now on my Miyamoto lineup. These are also an old school ring build. As you can see, we have the Lion for Miyamoto, we have Skyward Knight ring on Tribhuwana, and now we have the Ring of Deer on your Yodit. So this one is actually an old school build. Sometimes if you have your Effulgent Sun ring here, you can also use that one. And on Tribhuwana, actually the Skyward Knight really is good for also added activation chances and also damage for Miyamoto. So I use the Ring of Lion to be more a little bit more tanky here with the stats and everything, and Skyward Knight here to really give off more damage and activations to Miyamoto, and more of the activations for Miyamoto means more activations chance also for Yodit to hit her spots. So it really is a good thing, and with the help of the Ring of Deer, you will be a little bit tankier because you will get your opponent's damage, or one of your opponent's damage, one of the heroes from the lineup's damage, and then also will transfer it, or you will have almost the same percentage of damage of your random heroes, may it be Miyamoto, Tribhuwana, and Yodit. And of course, what we want is that your Miyamoto or Yodit will take the damage from the Ring of Deer. Now for the gems, These are actually my gems right now. So you have here the unit attacks, you have here the might, you have your activations or your active skill gems, sorry. And then you have combinations here, but I use one defense gems for my Mia. So this is same as with my Rameses. If you have noticed, I also am using just one defense gem, and I use them on my main hero. So for Tribhuwana, these are my gems. You have health here, you have all attributes, then you have here your healing gems and combinations of those, and also one hero's might. But if ever I have another hero soul attributes, I'm going to change this one with hero attributes, because I really like the hero attributes here, so that we at least have a stat to counter the strategy heroes like Rameses, for example. So it's really good that I have that if it is available. So like this one also, I'm using the heroes all attributes instead of might. I only use my might on my Miyamoto to focus on his damage, but to help us be more tanky versus strategy heroes also, and give us also little bit of more of might defense, I use the all attributes or heroes all attributes. Then as I've said, I really use or love using the normal attacks for each of my lineups or my marches. So I use normal attacks here also. So as you can see here now is the combination of those. And if you already noticed, I am using 4 troop capacity for each of my lineups. So that is how I do it. So these are the gems for my Miyamoto lineup. So next up is your talent trees. So these are my talent trees for my Miyamoto. So I will just leave it there for you to see, and if ever you want to replay this one, you can do it as you please. So this is my build for my Miyamoto. For those of you guys who have already fight or have fought my Miyamoto and like the builds, these are going to be the talents that maybe you can or you want to consider using. This though is not my go-to talent tree here for my Tribhuwana. It really depends on the situation. So as you can see, it is really not that standard, because for the other players, you're going to see a way different talent tree. This one is for Yodit. As you can see, this is going to be a non-standard build. It's really not as what you can see from your other heroes or other players that are using the lineup. So this is what I am using now for my mount. So we have might 15 here plus armor, and I'm using the Dustbane because this one is the first and mostly available traits that I have for my Miyamoto. So we have Swift Blade here. I'm using the Wave Breaker as a Adornment special effects, and actually we are now on a purple or epic one. Then on my Tribhuwana, this is what I use. So I am using a Crimson Charger with might up an epic 7.1 with also armor, which is also good. And I'm using a Lifesaver, which gives you recovery, and which when your hero costs recovery effects, all of damage taken by your troops are reduced by 4.8. The one that I love here, it's a rare trait, or it's a red trait here, which is really good when it comes to the percentages of the skill. So I'm using a Mystic Mirror here with a mutual aid, which is the only thing or the only special effects that I can really use on my Tribhuwana to give me more defense and healing effectiveness. Next up is for my Yodit. So this is actually what I'm using right now. We have here Might 14, another Armor 14, and Overpower. So as you can see, my Dustbane for my Miyamoto has way higher, a little bit higher on the damage or percentage of the damage here. So we have Overpower on my Yodit here, and I'm actually using a defensive Mystic Mirror, same as what I was using with Ram. As you can see, I have one damage adornment and 2 defensive adornments. So that's actually how I do it. So even here we have a Mystic Mirror as a defensive adornment. We still have an attack or damage type of special effects, which is the Wave breaker also for my Yodit. So it really works well with me having it that way. So I think that's about it for my builds here. So if you want to copy this build, you are free to do it yourself, or if you want to have or to recommend any other changes, please do so. Leave them all in the comments, and of course, we're going to talk about it. So I think that's about it for this video for today. So this is my final lineup right now for my Miyamoto while we're waiting for CPO, because CPO is going to be here really soon. Maybe after the maintenance or next week, I guess, the Season 6 heroes are going to arrive. The question is for you guys now. Are you still using this lineup for your Miyamoto? Do you use still Miyamoto, Tribhuwana, and Yodit? Or you are using your Lagertha already with your Miyamoto and Tribhuwana? You have any other recommendations or suggestions for the lineup that I have shown you right now? Or maybe you have something to add on the rings, the mounts, or the adornments, or you want to ask something about this build? Just leave them all in the comments and let's talk about it. Anyway, squad, thank you for checking out this video. Have a great day to everyone. This is your TITOBODS, and I will see you in the next one.